Hey guys, Todd here with another video for you. And today we're going to go over the Amazon Mac Store or Download Store, whatever you want to call it, versus the Apple Mac Store. It was just recently announced that Amazon is going to compete with Apple's Mac Store, which debuted earlier this year. And I just wanted to give a basic run view on some things here that why Amazon released this and some of the offerings that you'll find on Amazon Store compared to Apple Store. Basically, it looks like you could find most things on Amazon Store that you would find on Apple Store, like software, stuff like that, and applications, and basically you'll find them for a lower price. Basically, for an example, on the Apple website, Microsoft Office Home and Studio Family Pack will go for $149, but the same program will be offered from Amazon for $115. So I mean, as we know, if you shop Amazon like I do, you usually find good deals on software and things like that off of Amazon, and you don't pay the full Apple price as you would maybe on Apple's website or in Apple Store and on Apple's Mac Store. So anyway, let's get into it and let's do a little walkthrough here on the Amazon store. Here's what it looks like when you come to. It's a basic layout, just like we're familiar with if you shop Amazon regularly. This is what it looks like. And as we can see, okay, Office for Mac right here, the Student Edition or Mac Home and Student is $113, and Mac Home and Business is $202. So as you can see, most of these prices are in red, and you'll get a great deal. So I mean, this is what Amazon has it going for himself, is the low prices. So this will really attract consumers compared to the Apple Mac Store. As you can see, Civilization 5 here, The Sims, a lot of big name titles, as you can see. So this isn't just your run-of-the-mill third-party apps or just like apps you've never even heard of or applications. Amazon does offer the pretty much all the popular things that's currently out there. As you can see, they break it up into software and video games. So let's check out the software for real quick. And here we go. As you can see, there's over 200 search results. There's Final Draft, which is $163, and I think at Apple it's like $250. So that's a pretty good deal. And it looks like it's also offered as a download. So that's the thing too. I think most of these are downloads. So once you buy it from Amazon, you will download it right to your system. It's not like you're ordering it and then they're going to mail it to you. There might still have that in here, but I think this is most of the stuff on this app store is downloadable. Let's go to video games, which is a lot of people's interest is video games. And we can see here it has 51 search results. As we know, there's not too many Mac games available right now, but I mean, there's 2 pages, but you know, there's always games added, and if you always want to check out video games for the Mac, check out Steam. But anyway, as you can see, there's some pretty big name titles in here. We got The Sims, we got Call of Duty, Civilization 5 and 4, a bunch of other stuff here, Rome, The Sims 3, a lot of Sims 3 stuff. But as you can see, a lot of Mac people aren't, like, I wouldn't say not all, but most of them are not really big gamers. They're casual gamers like myself, and we don't really care about video games. I mean, we like to play the big names and pretty much the titles that a lot of people play, you know, like Call of Duty, Dragon Age, Borderlands. I mean, these are just games that like are pretty much have a big market. But anyway, I'm not a video game expert and I don't claim to be, but I'm just saying for the most part, most Mac people or people that use a Mac aren't really using a Mac for video games like the PC people. Alright, now let's take a look at Apple's Mac Store or the App Store. The only thing that Apple's got it going for it, which one thing the Amazon store, I believe right now that doesn't offer, is when there's an update to an app, Amazon won't push it to you like Apple's App Store does. Whenever you have an update, you click here on the updates, and it will give you what updates are available, and you just download it, you put in your Apple ID, your password, boom, it will give you the most recent update. But as you can see, Apple's App Store is a little more extensive. It's got more things to it. It's not a simple website. It breaks everything up into the top charts, different categories, and also things that you've purchased as well. So I think these are some things that I've downloaded, and it tracks your history and stuff like that. So if you ever switch computers and you're on the App Store on another computer, you can always download the app you've previously bought onto your Mac, and it's flawless. So I mean, I guess Apple's got that going for them, and also they have all the app developers that are developing for the Mac that put their programs on here, and there's just so many to choose from. But I'm sure Amazon's Mac Store is going to grow over time. But for right now, I think Apple it's going to take a lot for Amazon to catch up with Apple right now, because you have developers developing for the Mac and all that stuff, and you have all the games out on iOS that are being ported over to the App Store for the Mac. So I think that gives Apple the lead right now. I mean, it's too early in the game to really say which one's better. I think right now, if you're a Mac user, you got best of both worlds here. You got an App Store from Apple that has a lot of games and applications and stuff, different apps that you can do for productivity, photography, social networking. I mean, all these different things, which is a plus. And then you have the Amazon, in case, like, let's say, hey, you want to get a video game that you want it, and you don't really want to break the bank. Well, here you go. You could pick it up for $30 from Amazon. So I think, I think Amazon coming out with this Mac store is just great for Apple, because it's going to make competition, and competition is always great for consumers. Not companies, but for consumers, for people like us, because this pushes the envelope, and this makes Apple go, oh my God, Amazon's offering this application or this software for this price. We have to bump down ours so we can be competitive. So I think all this is going to do, I don't think it's going to hurt the Apple Mac Store, or the App Store, sorry, I keep on saying Mac Store. And I think Amazon's going to push Apple to lower their prices. And we have seen Apple start lowering their prices. With Snow Leopard, it was $29. Who offers an operating system for $30, an upgrade? I mean, a true operating system. A lot of people gave Apple crap saying, oh, Snow Leopard's just a service pack like Microsoft. No, it wasn't, guys. There was a lot of under-the-hood things. And yeah, just because we don't get a new dock look or new wallpapers or whatever, doesn't mean it's not a great addition to the OS. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Lion's going to offer here. Hopefully we're going to see at WWDC a lower price. I think Apple's really going to push that lower price so everybody can upgrade. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give a brief comparison on the Amazon Mac download store compared to Apple's App Store. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions or anything that I left out in the video, please feel free to leave it below. I'd love to hear your comments. What App Store are you guys going to use? Are you going to continue using the App Store from Apple, or are you going to start going, hey, I'm going to look on Amazon and see what they got, because it looks like they have some pretty good prices. Please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I think I'm going to use the best of both worlds, like I said. If there's some software application that I want, I might check Amazon store to see if there's cheaper from Apple, just because, hey, that's going to save me a penny. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, guys, you can follow me up on Twitter. It's twitter.com/ToddKEdwards. If you don't have Twitter and you just want to get in contact with me, if you have a question or have video idea or just some common criticisms or something you'd like to see on the channel, please email me. It's toddrecommends@gmail.com. As always, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. That helps me out a lot. We're getting a lot of subscriptions here. I'm trying to build a community, and it's really starting to work. My goal is to hit 400 here soon. We're getting close to it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.